Hey, what's good, guys? It's your boy 13 from 13.com. I'm on a mission to educate musicians all across the globe on creating professional audio that you've always dreamed of. I do this through online coaching and tutorials, and I'm a professional producer, rapper, and singer. Guys, today's podcast, okay, I got a good one for you. I spent all week, I'm just really in content creation mode at the minute, and the today's podcast is literally 8 reasons why your beats aren't selling. This is dedicated to producers that are making beats, want to sell beats. I get a lot of questions about, because I sell beats as well and I make beats, I get a lot of questions about how to sell beats. So these are 8 reasons why your beats aren't selling, okay? Number 1 is your beats aren't good, and this is going to be a quite hard and harsh truth. And I'm sorry if it sounds harsh, but if your beats are bad, then simply no one ain't gonna buy them. I don't know if your beats are good or bad, so I suggest getting feedback from other music producers like myself and music artists. But getting feedback can be tough. You gotta have a thick skin. But as long as you can learn from that constructive criticism that they give you, it's gonna allow you to grow and get better and better and better. So number 1 is, your beats just might not be good enough. That's why your beats aren't selling. Number 2 is your beats aren't selling because maybe your beat prices are wrong. Okay, maybe your beat prices are wrong. You need to run tests to make sure that your beat prices are right for the audience that are visiting your website. So if you've got a lot of rappers, obviously upcoming rappers, they don't have a big budget for beats. So if you're selling beats at £500 each, you're probably not going to get a lot of sales. Okay, so you might want to drop the price. If you've got a lot of interest from labels, A&Rs, people high up, if your beats are $20, you might be putting them off. They might not see the value in $20. They might be looking for beats that cost £500 to £1,000. So you need to know your audience, and you need to adjust your prices to match your audience. Do research on your competitors as well and see what they're charging. Maybe you want to run a weekly test, changing your beat prices and just see what works and what gets the most sales, okay? Number 3, the third reason why your beats might not be selling is maybe you have a limited music genre. You want to make sure you have a wide selection of beats in different music genres, maybe R&B, maybe hip hop. At least try and have about 3. You want a nice selection. So the good thing about making hip hop beats is that hip hop is closely related to R&B, and R&B is closely related to like soul. So you can have trap soul, you can have hip hop, and then you can have R&B, okay? If you only make trap beats, then you're not going to meet the needs of enough music artists to get enough sales for you to make a full-time income from it. Does that make sense? I'll say that again. So if you only make trap beats, you're not going to meet the needs of enough music artists in order to make a full-time income from it, okay? You need to have a good amount of beats to appeal to a whole wide of people, and then you'll be able to make a lot of music from it. So at least try have about 10 quality beats in the most popular genres that you can think of that you can make good beats in. So have 10 quality trap beats, 10 quality R&B beats, 10 quality maybe trap soul beats or trap beats or whatever, okay? The 4th reason why you might not be selling beats is your website is maybe difficult to use. You want to make the beat buying process simple for people, where they come on their website and they just know exactly what to do. Okay, you need to treat some users like they're dumb. Okay, I'm not saying that they are dumb, but you need to treat them as if they were dumb and that they didn't have any experience using a website or the internet. So that means that your website's going to be, if you see it like that, it means that your website is always going to be simple to use. Okay, I see way too many websites, with so many distractions, like on the right side, left side, pop-ups, flashing images, ads. It's distracting. It takes you away from the product. It's hard to read the text, or maybe the colors are too dark or they're too bright. So you don't know what to focus on. Just keep your beat selling website simple. Okay, limited distractions, and just keep the buying process really simple. Also, if you can, add like a 1, 2, 3 step process, of how to actually order the beat. The 5th reason why your beats might not be selling is you haven't established enough trust. If a website visitor, if they don't trust you, they're not going to feel comfortable giving their money from you, okay? So you got to work on things that establish trust. The best ways to build trust is to have offer a money back guarantee that always builds some kind of trust. Have a SSL certificate on your website. If you don't know about that, Google it. Okay, have a discography page of your completed work, showing people, what beats you've made, who you've produced for, and if you've got top artists that you've produced for and you've worked for, that needs to be all over your website. Okay, that's a huge selling point. Okay, also you need to share customer testimonials. Okay, you need to show that other people, you need social proof. That's what we call social proof. You need to show other people that other people are enjoying your beats, other people are buying your beats, and other people trust your beats and your websites, okay? And that's going to encourage more other people and it's going to make them say to themselves, oh, okay, well, if he's buying it and he's enjoying it, I might as well buy it, and I'm probably going to enjoy it as well. Okay, the sixth reason why you might not be selling beats is your website looks scammy. By scammy, it means dodgy, what we call here in England. Dodgy, or it looks, untrustworthy. It looks like, it don't look right. It doesn't look professional. If your website don't look professional and you're just trying to get people to give you money, then people ain't going to trust you. Okay, it needs to look like a professional music producing business. It needs to look legit, not like some online dodgy website, okay? If you're not sure about your website, just search in Google, beats for sale, and then look at the top beat selling website. Look on their website and look at what they're doing. Use that as inspiration. Don't copy anyone, but just use it as inspiration as to how to position your website and how to look into it. Okay, so number 7, the 7th reason why you might not be selling beats is because your intros are too long. People are impatient online. They click a beat, they hear a beat. If the intro's like maybe 15 seconds, 20 seconds, because the way you've structured the beat, you was feeling the intro, so you decided to loop it and give it maybe a 16-bar intro. Too long. It's too long. You have to have very short intros. Cut them right down. Get to the good parts that are gonna get people excited faster. Remember, people online, people offline, and people in general nowadays, we have a very impatient. We have a low tolerance. We want to get to the juice quick. Why? Because we get our time wasted so much online with adverts and this and people selling us that we become quite hasty. Okay, we become sorry, my phone's going off. We've become a nation. We've become a civilization that just wants to get to the meaty stuff really quick. So give them what they want. The 8th reason, and the last reason why you might not be selling any beats is because you don't get enough traffic. I've spoken about this before. You need to get probably about 100 people to your website to get 3 to 5 sales. Okay? If people aren't coming to your website to listen to beats, you won't get any sales. I'll say that again. If people aren't coming to your website to listen to beats, you won't get any sales. Pretty common sense, right? So more traffic equals more beat sales. Okay, and then when you bear in mind that it takes about out of every 100 visitors, you get about 3 to 5 sales, then you can work out how many visitors you need to have at your website if you want to get 15 sales a day. You do the math. So if you're getting 5 sales off of every 100 people, that means if you want 15 sales today, you need to be able to get 300 visitors or 300 website visitors to your website today. That's going to ensure or give you a high chance of success of getting 15 sales, okay? So keep that in mind. How are you doing with selling beats? Let me know in the comments below. Do you have any tips for other music producers that are working for you, okay? Leave a comment below, hit subscribe if you got value for this, if you like this post, if you got value from it as well. Again, leave a comment below how you're selling beats online, what platform you're using, and if you've got any good tips for any other music producers that are working for you today, please feel free to share them with the community. Okay, again, like I said earlier, you need to start building trust with people online, okay, and it starts right here, adding value to communities, to the beat music making community, to the artist community, to the hip hop community in general. Get in the habit of leaving value, and value comes in the form of leaving tips, tricks, techniques, sharing your journey, okay? Because people are going to hear that and go, oh, he's a nice guy, he's sharing his journey, he's giving me tips, he wants to help me, and then people are going to trust you and want to work with you, okay? So glad you got value from that, guys. I'll see you in the next podcast. Peace.